it's Monday and time for your Monday Sparkle Up. And in this week's episode, I am joined by darling Emerald, or Emily Eschauvin. I insist on calling her that because she's such a jewel in my world. And in this week's episode, we're going to talk about bringing lightness to your yoga practice. So, in our achievement-driven, sort of trying to get it right, I mean, there's a lot of reasons that we might start to become a little more serious than we intend to during a yoga practice. And I'd love to open this week with a super quick story I'll never forget. I was in class, and I was in chair pose, and my whole entire forehead becomes so wrinkled up. I was just really working so hard and trying to get it right, and Laura Juarez was affectionately walking around, and all of a sudden she walks over, wrinkle up your forehead. All of a sudden she walks over and she was like, settle down. And she started to try to pull the crinkles out of my forehead. She was like, Lindsay, your eyebrows were up on your hairline. Take it easy. And that's exactly what we're hoping to accomplish with today's episode. We've thought of a few poses that you can sort of reframe to bring some lightness in the moment. So the first pose is chair, everyone's favorite. And go on and tell us about chair, Lovey. Go on.
Well, so for chair pose, you can always reminisce about those awkward moments when you go to a public restroom and there's no more little seat covers and you have to squat, aka chair pose, in a public restroom.
So
Ladies,
good.
You know what we're talking about.
Yes, you absolutely know. And you know that if you've been doing chair and you're able to do that with relative ease and comfort, you I feel like I won something. I'm like, no germs got on me.
Yeah.
I feel really solid about having the ability to draw that out of my repository of poses. So, something to think about though, maybe if you're in that moment, you're getting a little warm, just to lighten it up, just to step change. Whoa, is that a dance term?
What? I don't think so.
Oh, dang it. Huckleberry. Nonetheless, our next thought was to talk about Happy Baby.
So another name for a happy baby is dead bug. So that's kind of an interesting way to think of it and to imagine yourself. And then my favorite, and this is just personal, is that
I love this.
I really don't like goddess pose. Some people love it. I have a really hard time in it. So I have to imagine myself as a bug that's been splattered on a windshield wiper. On a windshield, for whatever reason, that's what I feel like. So there's your two bug images if you need that to lighten up your practice.
Yeah.
And then we have some water references.
Nautical references. You've probably heard me refer to boat pose as super yacht pose.
Oh yeah.
Because I love thinking about the opulence and luxury. And no joke, this actually improves my boat because I feel that way about goddess, but boat is my nemesis.
I love boat.
Well, when I get to boat, I'm like, why are we doing this? Hurry up. So if I can start to think about this luxurious super yacht, I literally will straighten up and hold myself in better posture. And it is just amazing how just that simple image in my mind changes it for me. And then we started to think about low boat.
And it's kind of like a barge.
It's kind of like a barge. So even if it elicits a little lightness and a giggle from you, it's worth doing for sure.
Yeah. And then you have, boat variations. So you can do the paddle boat, pedal your feet. You got canoeing, going back and forth. I mean, there's all kinds of things.
So
and then to finish off the nauticalness.
No, I love that. I love that.
We have Warrior 2. You can totally go surfing, right? Be surfing.
Yeah.
Let that heat be like the sunshine down on you.
Straight up. And just cool it down with a little image of surfing.
Yeah, and the sweat is just the water coming up on you.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Ocean breeze, baby. Ocean breeze. So hope you enjoyed those nautical references. And we're really excited to hear about the funny ones that you come up with as well. So let us know. Hit us in the comment section below and tell us how you bring lightness to your yoga practice. And then we wanted to close with one beautiful thought and image. I once heard pigeon pose referred to as sleeping swan, and I have a very special affinity for swans, as you may know. And so during times of discomfort in pigeon pose, it's really helped me to sort of surrender into the pose and to think about a sleeping swan and the grace of that. So just something to consider, and really can't wait to build out this repository of thoughts that you have during yoga. We're so excited to get your feedback on this one, so please let us know what you think. And we can't wait to see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.